What if you could slash your living expenses by 50% without sacrificing your quality of life? It sounds like a dream, but for Amish families, it's a reality. Amish families are known for their cost-effective living. Their approach combines traditional values with practical strategies that focus on simplicity and self-sufficiency. By avoiding modern conveniences and relying on time-tested methods, they manage to live comfortably while spending far less than the average household. One of the core principles behind the Amish's significant cost reductions is their dedication to self-sufficiency, particularly through gardening and farming. By growing their own vegetables, fruits, and herbs, Amish families drastically cut down their grocery bills.
Homegrown produce not only provides fresh and healthy food, but also reduces the need for expensive store-bought items. The practice of preserving food through canning and drying further extends their harvest throughout the year, ensuring that they're not reliant on external sources for their nutritional needs. What many people don't know is that almost every Amish member has the ability to build and repair their own home. This hands-on approach eliminates the need to hire expensive contractors or purchase new equipment. Whether it's constructing a barn, fixing a leaky roof, or crafting furniture, DIY projects are a cornerstone of Amish self-sufficiency. The skills and knowledge passed down through generations enable them to handle a wide range of repairs and improvements, keeping their costs low and their homes well maintained. Our next focus is on the essence of craftsmanship. Many Amish people engage in crafting handmade goods, such as quilts, furniture, and decorative items. These products are often sold at local markets or through word of mouth, generating additional income. By producing these goods themselves, the Amish avoid the costs associated with buying pre-made items and can also earn money from their craftsmanship. This not only supports their financial needs, but also sustains their traditional skills and craftsmanship. In the Amish community, bartering plays a crucial role in reducing costs. Instead of buying goods and services with money, the Amish often trade items or services with each other. For example, a family might trade homemade bread for firewood, or a skilled carpenter might provide woodworking services in exchange for fresh produce. This system of trade and exchange not only helps to minimize cash expenses, but also fosters a sense of community and mutual support. Building on this communal spirit, shared resources further contribute to cost reduction. In many Amish communities, tools, equipment, and other resources are shared among members. For instance, a community might have a communal barn for storage or a shared workshop for crafting and repairs. By pooling resources, the Amish reduce the need for each family to invest in expensive equipment or facilities, thus lowering their overall expenses and reinforcing their collective support system. The Amish lifestyle is deeply rooted in minimalism and simplicity. They focus on consuming less and making do with what they have. This minimalistic approach is reflected in their homes, clothing, and overall lifestyle. By avoiding excess and prioritizing function over form, the Amish manage to live comfortably while keeping their spending to a minimum. Their choice to live with fewer material possessions contributes to significant cost savings. One of the most notable aspects of the Amish approach to cost saving is their emphasis on repair and reuse. Instead of discarding broken items and purchasing new ones, the Amish focus on repairing and repurposing. This practice not only extends the life of their possessions, but also reduces waste and the need for new purchases. Whether it's mending a torn garment or refurbishing an old piece of furniture, the Amish approach to repair over replace helps them maintain their resources and keep costs low. Let's compare some key expenses between Amish families and modern households using real numbers to illustrate the differences. Take food expenses as a starting point. An Amish family who grows their own vegetables and raises livestock spends about $2,000 a year on food. This includes roughly $1,200 worth of homegrown produce and $1,300 for meat and dairy, with an additional $500 for seeds, fertilizers, and feed. In stark contrast, on average, a modern family spends around $8,000 annually on food, which results in $6,200 for groceries and an extra $1,800 for dining out and other food-related expenses.
The Amish family's approach to self-sufficiency results in a savings of $6,000 per year compared to their modern counterparts. Now, let's look at transportation. An Amish family using horse-drawn buggies will spend about $6,500 over 5 years on transportation. This includes a $5,000 initial cost for the buggy and $300 per year for maintenance and feed. In comparison, a modern family owning a car might face total expenses of $55,000 over the same period. This amount comprises a $30,000 initial cost for the vehicle and $5,000 per year for fuel, insurance, and maintenance. Thus, the Amish family saves a staggering $48,500 over 5 years on transportation. Now that we've explored how Amish families manage to live much cheaper, let's dive into practical strategies that can help you achieve similar savings. First, let's talk about self-sufficiency. A great way to cut down on grocery bills is by starting your own vegetable garden. Imagine a 10 by 10 foot garden in your yard. With this space, you could potentially grow around 100 pounds of produce each year. If you grow vegetables like tomatoes, cucumbers, and lettuce, you might save up to $600 annually. For instance, if tomatoes cost $3 per pound at the store and you harvest 50 pounds, you save $150 just on tomatoes. The initial setup for seeds, soil, and tools might run you about $100. So if you save $600 and spend $100, your net savings would be around $500. Plus, growing herbs could save you an additional $100, making your total potential savings from gardening $600. DIY projects are another way to save money. Fixing a leaky faucet yourself might cost you $20 for a repair kit, compared to $100 to $200 if you hire a plumber. By doing it yourself, you save up to $180. Similarly, if you repaint a room yourself, the cost for supplies is around $50, whereas professional services could charge $500. Doing it yourself saves you $450. If you complete 5 DIY projects in a year and save an average of $200 per project, your total savings would be $1,000. Next, let's explore barter and community support. Building a local network for bartering can cut your expenses significantly. For example, if you provide babysitting services valued at $20 per hour in exchange for lawn care, and you spend 10 hours a month babysitting, you save $200 per month. If lawn care costs $100 per visit and you need it weekly, you would spend $400 per month. By bartering, you save $200 each month, which adds up to $2,400 annually. Joining a tool library or co-op can also result in significant savings. Purchasing a lawnmower might cost around $300, but if you join a tool library for an annual fee of $50, you save $250. If you also use other tools like a drill or ladder, which together might cost $150, and the co-op covers those too, you save another $100. Combining these, your total annual savings from using a tool library or co-op could be about $400.
Adopting minimalism and frugality can lead to considerable savings. Decluttering your home can help you earn immediate cash. Say you sell unused items worth $500. Additionally, by avoiding the cost of a storage unit, which typically costs $100 per month, you save $1,200 annually. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle might help you cut $50 each month on unnecessary purchases, saving another $600 annually. Finally, repairing and repurposing items instead of buying new can also be financially beneficial. For instance, repairing a torn shirt yourself might cost $5 for a sewing kit, compared to $30 for a replacement. By repairing rather than replacing, you save $25. Repurposing old furniture, like turning an old wooden table into a coffee table, might cost $50 in materials, while a new coffee table could cost $200. This means you save $150. If you take on several repair or repurposing projects each year and save an average of $100 per project, your total annual savings could be $500. If you found these cost-cutting strategies useful, I encourage you to try at least one of them in your own life. Whether it's starting a vegetable garden, diving into DIY projects, or embracing minimalism, you might be surprised at the savings you can achieve. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.